here is a short video of my 89Sabers Obi Wan Kenobi Chassis build. Here, this is the main body. Here are the other parts. So you took off the clamp. It just slides. It has a really good groove. This side and this side as well. So it just slides out off from the middle section. Don't forget to open the lever. So after that, you need to unscrew. Just checking. It's 1.5. It's a hex head, 1.5 millimeter, I think. Yeah, a screwdriver. You need this to unscrew the button, the momentary switch section. You unscrew both screws and just lift it up and pull out from the hilt. It goes just one way, so you can't screw it. So when it's open, you can see it's fully one diameter. Take the battery section of the chassis and slide it in. It slides and it stops because the two ears of the section is more this way and that way, so it won't let the chassis to slip out. So just slip it and it stops. The very best place. As you can see, there are set screws. The holes are there, but you have to buy set screws yourself for the hilt. 4 of them. They are M3 set screws, and definitely not really matters which length you buy, but I'll measure it. It's about 4.5 millimeter wide, this section, so any 4 millimeter set screw will be just okay. So after that, you slip in, you take the battery, not the switch section, and place on the same place as it was before, and gently tighten the screw, not too much, and just fit well in the place, and then tighten it. I think when you build up the hilt, this is the moment when you should solder. Not this moment, when it's out. That's the right moment to solder on the tactile switches. So you may have small wires hanging out from this section. Now the middle section comes. It has a groove for zip tie to secure your board, but I usually just use double-sided tape. I just get a board so you can imagine the size. It's a Nanobiscot V3. It's a small board. You just place it here or this way, not really matters. You can place this way as well. So you have space for your, you have holes for your cables or wires. You have a good flat bed, so you can mount your electronics. I just let it here. Okay, so slide in the middle section. It has a really good groove around the switch hole. Now it's the moment of truth. So the two parts are, yeah, they are coming together, and it not go anywhere because of this, the switch part locks in place, locks in place, yeah, this battery section, so it stays there. It won't move because you will have, you will screw the set screws in, so just slip in, and you have a good room inside as well for the board, so you can slip your board in about 9 millimeters further. Okay, just a tiny detail, I have some kind of vents here. They look cool, I think. So you won't see under the clamp, but when you build, you will enjoy it. Okay, and the last part is the recharge port and speaker section. You see there are two holes, and they are like a wall plug, wall charger or anything, just slips in, and it's there. Kind of easy to pull out, but it's what we want. When you build, you don't want to move things around. So you take your very same hex head screw and screw and tighten the set screws on the chassis. Here I have to mention that the screws are holding on the tabs of each end section, not in the middle section. So when you tighten it, it won't move at all. Just holding here the battery section, and it stays there. It won't move at all. So here is the complete part. Put things away. So you see the wire channels. You can see it. Here will be the recharge port. From this side you plug it in, and here is the speaker place, but there is plenty of room for wires. You can see even the screwdriver head fits there, sorry, and it goes all the way through. Here is the battery holder. It has 4 millimeter wire channels, 4 of them, so it's quite roomy, and I quite like this hilt, and I hope you also like the chassis. Oh, the next thing, that if you put the speaker inside, just find the speaker. If you put the speaker inside, it stays there. You have to glue it on, or I suggest gluing, because it's the easy way to stay it, to secure it. So when you put it on the chassis, you just only have to slip this section, and this just turns there, and it's really easy. The speaker get off from the chassis, not matters. So turning the end section is not a hard thing at all. It really has a good space between the chassis and the gear section. You can see it here. It has a bit of play here, so it's, yeah, you can see. So it's not tight, so easy to maintain or work with. It's cool, I think. I could have make it longer so it fills the whole space inside, but I didn't want it, because if you put the speaker in, you will have about 5 centimeters or 2 inches of speaker room. I say like this because it amplifies the speaker sound, so it will be really loud after build. The emitter section screws just right like this in, and not meeting the chassis inside, so you have space everywhere you need. It's almost meeting the connection point, but it has about 2.5 millimeters, and the hole inside the emitter is big enough for your resistors, so you don't have to afraid about it. Don't need to afraid. It's cool. I think that's it for the chassis. Good luck in building, and I will show the Shapeways link, or you can ask me and I will print one for you. I usually print in this color, but I have a really good acrylic paint, black. I can find it now, and I spray paint all my parts, and that looks cool. May the force be with you.